Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, our sovereign people all over the world, the Maharlika Kingdom of God, Lupasug Empire. Good morning to all our family in Mindanao, in Maguindanao, the family of our Ligwasan Mars Sultanate of Maguindanao, Sultan Kayulawan Pandala Pasandalan, the administrator, the guardian, the protector together with the queen, the oil, the gas, the source of all veins, the inner Ligwasan Mars, the eye of the oil. Good morning to all sultans, to all datus, bae, the tribal, under the protection of the royal empire of Lupasug. Day and night, we labored for the resolution of the global financial crisis. Since May 2021, upon the installation of the Pentagram Properties and Development Corporation financial system, we as a team designed and create an antidote for the total collapse of the global financial banking system for Lupasug Empire. Mabuhay! Cheers to all Royal Citizen Identity Card holder and the Maharlika Kingdom of God Lupasug Empire. The Quintal coin was installed yesterday, and it is installed, proclaimed, secondly today. The new generation of financial system of the royal family under the Queen of Global Finance is here, called QE329. People of the world, listen carefully. You fight and fight. You continue the global conspiracy. You continue the blockage of the people of God, of their life and death, putting all together into one. Come now. Come to the new generation of royal family. All of you that had been working closely with me, you have seen how the Queen project the scenario of conspiracy that would create the global war. It all started legitimately and with a basis in March 14, in March 12, 2019. And in March 15, 2019, President Duterte announced the total lockdown of the entire Philippines. Then the world followed. How did it happen? Because Queen finally got a vital financial documents that created a turmoil in the banking system. That is the $1 trillion assigned in the hands of the Queen. Thank you, Apu Lakay, that you have acknowledged that from the day I was born, I am the blood of the Abdurrajak the Aulia, the Baginda of Durajak that had been with England up to Lupasug. It is a mystical move. It is the move of the Lord of Allah. Imagine a young mind really attuned with him how to resolve the global financial crisis, how to resolve the so much greed of the family that has defied the law of divinity and play gods and play like Pharaoh of today. We are lucky because out of people with gift such as Sultan Augustus Suarez aka Amirul Mumini of the Pentagram Development Properties in Development Corporation financial system has come in time to assist and to help me design whatever necessary for today. Precisely all of you, the new financial of the new generation of the global finance is here now, called QE329. Congratulations, you have faced death with me, Sultan Amirul Mumini. You extricate me, you extracted me from the damaged car together with our team and all of us. Before it exploded, you were out. Thank you for the Nene, for the elders, for the spiritual power that had been given to you. So, people of the world, all banking systems, all central banks of the world, prime banks all over the globe, you had been thinking America designing for their cryptocurrency. Central bank with Chukno, you have your own crypto. But all of this will never prosper because the vault of the banking system has been designed and installed with the Quintal coin, with Queen of the Global Finance, QE329, is now intact in the system of Maharlika, Kingdom of God, Lupasug Empire. Go to the internet and you will find the blessing, the miracle of God Allah. We installed the Pentagram Properties in Development Corp financial system in May 21, 2021 in Dinagat Islands, Surigao, the heart of the deuterium, and the bunker of grandfather Lolo Taglion. We are giving full authority to Pentagram Properties and Development Corporation financial system to manage and administer the banking system, utilizing the sovereign land of 01-4, Sulari Island, Philippine Islands, Lupasug Empire, holy assets of gold, oil, diamond, deuterium, gas, aqua and agri-minerals, heritage accounts, redemption in all central bank and prime banks of the world. It is imperative that the Pentagram Properties Development Corporation financial system shall design the financial contract of the countries that would join the new Federation of All Nations and Monarchy for the signing of global treaty, peace, defense, economic development, healthcare and learning program, and renewable energy, and all of that, the gold, oil, gas, diamonds. With the backup of all this, especially the deuterium of Liguasan Mars, the gas, the oil, to the Agusan to Surigao waters under the sovereignty of 01-4 Sulari Islands, Sulu and North Borneo of the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo, which is Sabah, Sarawak, Kalimantan, Borneo, of the Royal Imperial Lupasug Islamic United Kingdom of Sulu and North Borneo. Mabuhay! Cheers! Before all the banking system collapsed, we have restored, we have re-established the vault of the new generation for the global financial crisis resolution, and that is the backup of Lupasug Empire asset, heritage asset, the land, the sovereignty. QE329. It is the signal of the new financial system. Quintal coin is now installed. Congratulations to the team whose only capital is the bravery, the gift that has been given by Allah to all of us. We were here watching the world collapse, but in time, before they abused and utilized the war in Russia and Ukraine, we have already transferred all the backups into the safe warehouses where it is protected by good hands. We will be summoning all the worlds to come to the new banking system of the entire universe. You have belittled the capacity of the Queen, but as Queen Elizabeth III, with the backup of 29 elders, come and join me, because the four big brothers is designed by God, by Allah, to redeem, to restore, to put peace and prosperity to all nations. You haven't realized that the more you took all the greediness of your political career, of your military conspiracy, the Queen has already made the passage of strong defense. That's why I had been using intra-threat. That means just within the country who are greedy to defeat your government. However, the Lupasug Federal Republic in the monarchy of the Royal Empire of Lupasug and the Maharlika Kingdom of God are entwined together to protect the sovereign people and the asset that belonged to God, Allah. I know that this is the revelation that will shock the entire world. But as I said, it is not mine. It is the will of God. It is the mind of God. It is the mandate of God Allah. So that you can never play the game of throne again. You can never be the gods to control and oppress the poor. You have done so much crime. You have already put the poor into severe distress. COVID-19 is the blockage for QE329 to come out. However, as I said, no one can separate me from him who sent me. And he is the power that cannot be defied, because God himself is ruling again into this global earth. With Mama Mary, with the Blessed Mother, the keeper of the mother account, the administrator of the mother account. You listening with the little fickle mind, only with the knowledge like a horse, whatever dictates by your bosses, you are just there. Do not ever try to belittle the capacity of the Queen, because the more you will do so, the more you will be punished by the Royal Imperial Court of Sharia, of the Royal Government of the Federal Republic of Lubisog, that has completed the requirement of all the nations to be allied as the new generation alliances leaders of the global earth, monarchy in governments, all military, each world under the banner of Bataan, under the one with authority. Come out now. All of you vanguard guardians, all of you that had signified since 1950s in defense of the royalty and the sovereignty. Come out. Since I myself has consolidated all the armed groups of the entire Lupasug, the Raja Sulaiman Peacekeeping Group, Special Security Forces, the Royal Armed Forces. Have you seen that the NATO this time uses the RAF? Why? It is the signal that the Royal Armed Forces of the East is intact to defend whatever aggression the other countries would do. We have to defend. That is the reason why I told you we are on the counter-defensive move, because the aggression is not from the outside. It is the inside of all those packagers that would like to take over the governance of the Philippines. But since it has been already transformed into monarchy, absolute monarchy, no one will dare the power that is rooted with God, with Allah. I am just wondering of these policemen who are blind and deaf, especially in the Pitan, for just laughing. But now I told my leader, by Edna Bael Silva, just take note of them. List them, and there will be delay in their blessing for all of us. That means we have to let them pay the crime for stopping us, for blocking us, for defeating the poor that cannot explain the real essence of the Maharlika Kingdom of God Lupasug Empire objectives, the mission and vision. But however, with this today, all of you with RCI, Royal Citizen ID, activate your ATM, your QE329 with our leaders. Call them so that you will benefit the blessing of Allah that will be coming into your heart, into your soul, the blessing from Allah. It is just timely because in March 14, 2014, we stopped the claim of Sabah, and the Queen of Sabah will put justice to the world. That is written in the Quran and that is written in the Bible. Wow! How could you do a defiance when Queen has already installed the very soul of the governance of the world? Without the system, there is no money to be generated, to be printed. But now we do not need to print. It is a Quintal coin, digital currency, that no one can just steal it away because it is blessed by the Almighty Father, with God, with Allah. From day one in 2010, I have already made that conception, projection that I, as Queen of Maguindanao, Queen of Mindanao, Queen of the Lupasug, and the Queen of the global finance, will resolve the global financial crisis. And the global climate change will be hand in hand, because no one can play the game as gods for putting the terrible force majeure that they have done, like the one in Yolanda. That means those playing gods can put disaster by doing electric magnitude to create tidal wave. So you people that are doing this, God himself destroyed the finance of yours and put the new generation of financial system of the royal family under the hands of QE329. I wish, and I not only wish, I order that all of you with RCI get now your card, get whatever that help you, because you are chosen ahead of anyone. I have put you into this mission. You have embraced me as your queen, and as we have the king of the Southeast Asia, Malaysia will come first, because it is designed by Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj. Now they cannot get their 64.8 billion Malaysian ringgit because the entire bank of Bank Negara is already in the hands of QE329. The dear, the Black Fatima, is in command. Thank you to all that listens, all of you shocked, all of you in awe, all of you are already panting because you have lost your $1 million, your $1 trillion, because all of those fiat currency are no more, no value, demonetized because of the global Quintal coin of QE329. Thank you my beloved elders, I know this will be giving you a strong leap towards the divine rule. Help me. Pray for me, because the Queen is also not a superpower being. I am also human like you, only gifted, because that is called half, half divinity, half human. Because if not, I cannot do this. The resolution of the global financial crisis, the resolution of the global climate change, the resolution of the global health crisis, and the resolution of the sovereign people to be rich, to be equal in rights, is with QE 329. Thank you very much, Global Earth. Thank you very much, team of Pentagram Properties Development Corporation Financial System. You are now the light to help me put out the light of the new banking system of the Global Earth. Congratulations. Good morning. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. Masalam.